going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You'd better hide somewhere.
What was that noise?
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
I can't believe the first episode was just 20 minutes straight of cutscenes. By the way, hello everyone, welcome to the Let's Playing, which I'm not gonna talk a lot. Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation 1. Because the reason why I said that I'm not gonna talk a lot is that this game is like 70% cutscenes and 30% gameplay. And you can tell because the first episode was just cutscenes. The 20 minutes of briefing that are in this game are just cutscene, and we just lost like 15 minutes probably or so, like for the first cutscene of the second episode. So I'm not gonna talk a lot during this Let's Play. I'm gonna let the characters talk. Anyway, before we start playing and saying and stuff about the game itself, let me explain a few commands. We have the arrow pad to move, snake around, as you can see, where you can walk around and stuff. And then we have the X button across to dock, and then you can crawl if you try to move. Then you can get back up. We have the triangle button to go first person view mode. That's it. You can look up and down in whatever direction you want. Then we have the circle button to punch and go melee attacks, so you can look like a 3-hit combo. We have the square button to use weapons. We don't have any right now, so we just can do this kind of a grab thing. You can use to grab enemies. And then we have the L1 and L2 and R2 buttons for the menus. L2 opens up the item menu. And just keep it pressed, you can move and select something. Same applies for the weapons, but it's R2 instead. See, don't have any weapons, so no, that's not gonna work. Then we have the L1. You can select an item. For example, you can select the scope from here. Magnifying scope, magnifying scope. Press circle to zoom in, X to zoom out. That's it. There we go. And you can press circle. And we can press X. So I'm pressing L1 now, and that's it. It's unequipped. Then I can press it again, and there we go. It uses the last item I used, or equipped, whatever. And same applies for the weapons, but it's R1 instead. It doesn't work now because we don't have anything. That's it. I'm not gonna explain the router over there because Mailing just explained that a little before, so I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, I'm avoiding this light now because I don't want to get spotted, but I actually want to, because I want to show you what happens if I do. I'm gonna get this thing first. Ah crap, I'm gonna get spotted. The radar goes off and an alert starts. Then you start counting down. Then the evasion mode starts and starts counting down. Oh crap, they're looking for me. Hey. And there we go. Once the evasion timer goes off, 0, they will return back to where they were. All the guards and enemies and stuff. How does that work? Basically, as long as you're being watched by something, by a searchlight, a camera, an enemy, whatever, the router will be in alert mode, and yeah, it will start counting down as soon as you start going away from their field of vision. Once they're in evasion mode, the enemy won't see where you are, but they will start searching for you, looking for you. And then the radar start counting down of the evasion mode. Once that reaches 0, the enemy will just go. if you get spotted from during that time, obviously the radar will look back to alert in 9999. Anyway, we're supposed to go that way. We got a weapon, which is the chop grenade. Let's get the description of this. Disable this electronic. Press square to pull pin, release to throw. A real basic mechanic. So we press the square button, and we can keep it pressed to keep it in our hand. Then we can throw it later. But if we keep it too much in our hand, it will just explode and make deal damage to us.
Surveillance camera?
Snake sees there's a surveillance camera. We don't want to get busted from the surveillance camera. We could just pass through when he turns around, but I want to use a chaff grenade. Throw it. There we go. See, disrupted the camera. I can pass through, but it disrupts my radar as well. It doesn't last long, so there we go. Get out here. What we got is stun grenade. Disables all enemies. Press square to pull pin, release to throw. Okay. As opposed to the chop grenade, the other one's a stun grenade. However, the stun grenades have a drawback. Whenever you use them, you will stun all your enemies, but you get spotted no matter what you do. I'm not even gonna try that. So the guard's just gone away from the truck, and I was looking for that because I can up on the truck. Let's see, we have the SOCOM. Now weapon. SOCOM pistol, semi-automatic pistol. Hold down square to aim, release to fire. Okay, it's the first weapon. Oh fuck, it's coming this way. Really? Get out of there. Kill. I'm not even gonna use that. It's not even silenced, so I'm gonna get spotted if I try to shoot someone. So I don't really want to do that. So the colonist said that we need to reach one of the two air vents. I don't want to reach the one is that way. I want to reach the one is up there. It's easier for me, and plus we're gonna see another extra cutscene if we do that. There's a guard coming this way. No. So there's a guard up here. I know it. I want to know
footprints are these?
Really? Show my footprints, but you're not never going to discover I'm up here, man. Where are you going? There's a guard coming up this way. I better stay here so he can't see me. Get down, there we go. Just gonna stay here. Come on. Move it. I don't have time to lose here. Come on. Here we go. Ha ha ha! Sneaky, sneaky. Here we are. Now you're gonna spawn that call. I know how to duck into the vent. So that's it. I'm not gonna answer every single call from the colonel or whatever are just going to call us. Because they would just try to say me, oh, you know, you gotta press this button to do this thing. But I already know because I played this game all the time. So, but that's enough for the first episode since there's been a lot here because of the first cutscenes. So that's it. Discover what's inside the building next time. See you guys then.